Welcome to the Secret Garden. My name is Susan, and be guiding you today in born again breathwork. And it is a type of conscious connected breathwork, although it is sort of loosely um, conforming to that model. Um, Really, the desire is for you to be able to experience God through the breath and feel free. As a Christian, I have known the Bible verse that it is for freedom that Christ has set us free for many, 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 many years. I've known that verse in my mind, but I am now beginning to understand it um, through the lens of my own body as well, my body, my mind, my emotions. That that freedom that Christ has set us free for is available to all portions of our being, um, forever, forever, without end. And one of the scriptures that I think many people, including myself, get a little fearful of diving into is found in 2 Corinthians 4 and verses 8 and 9 in, I guess, more traditional translation says that we are hard pressed on every side, but not crushed, perplexed, but not in despair, persecuted, but not abandoned, struck down, but not destroyed. I'm going to read it in the Mirror Bible. Um, it's a very good translation. I like this translation. 2 Corinthians 4, verse 8 and 9, same scripture, says, we often feel completely hemmed in on every side, but our inner space remains unrestricted. Where there seems to be no way out, we escape within. At times, we are persecuted to the extreme, but we are never abandoned. We are knocked down, but not knocked out. Um, I think that one of the reasons why I myself was reluctant to sit with that scripture and allow that to be part of my experience is that I have always felt that I've been pressured on every side, that I had no way of escape, and the pressure to perform um, really just kind of knocked me out, like emotionally, mentally, physically. I was just out, knocked out. And so when, like in the Mirror Bible, it says we are knocked down, but not knocked out, I would have had a big argument for anybody who would have brought that to my attention. I had a lot of reasons to suggest otherwise. And I felt really beaten down by life, by God, to the point where the only escape that I had to look forward to was leaving this body, leaving this um, world. The only thing that really kept me here was my family, who they have become um, such deep rivers of medicine to me, and for not in the ways that many of us would think, they're not always entirely supportive of the things that I enjoy, and they're not always in alignment or in agreement with my worldview or my way of doing things. And I think that in the past, it would have felt like that was in itself a pressure. But I have come to this point in my life where I now recognize that I don't have to consider any of that outside stuff as preventing me from getting a sense of relief from the pressures, but that the pressure can be relieved by my internal space, my inner space, my um, entering into the inner space and finding the relief valve or the release valve for my internal pressure. And although I had been a Christian for many years, I never found that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if that sounds offensive to those who still have enough energy to believe what they believe, and to continue to push forward the evangelical agenda. I don't want to offend anyone. I don't want to hurt anybody. I'm just speaking from my own perspective and my own experiences. And what I have come to realize is that I am the one. I, I am the one who needs to find God in myself, in me, that nobody else can point the way, that it's my responsibility. And when I find God in my inner space, there is a way of escape, and I don't have to leave the body, and I don't have to pretend to be happy. I don't have to put on a mask. I don't have to wear feathers and paint my face and run around clucking like a chicken and chanting and doing all the things. I don't have to do anything. It's freedom. Thank you. Yes. Thank you for putting that in there. That is freedom. It's freedom from having to do anything the way that anybody else tells me that I need to be doing them. And it's freedom from being persecuted, even when I'm being persecuted. And it's freedom from being, feeling like I'm abandoned, even when I'm being abandoned. Even when I'm being rejected, I don't have to feel rejected. Even when I'm being pressured to perform, I have an escape that I don't have to feel the pressure to perform, that I can find that inner resource of constant stability, constant peace, constant joy, not in the way that many people define joy, but in the way that I define joy, so that I don't have to conform myself to anybody else's definitions of life and joy and peace and patience and all of those things. I can be with it all and be with God first. Love God, love myself, and love my neighbor as myself, and really enjoy life for the first time. This is what I have discovered. That doesn't mean that I'm on any other level than anybody else. It doesn't mean that I've arrived somewhere that nobody else has access to. It just means that I have found God inside of me. I have found life inside of me. I have found freedom inside of me. And I want to point everyone to that possibility, that the freedom that I have found is available to each and every single human being walking on this planet, and it is inside themselves. It is inside their being. It is inside their own life, their own inner space. So, um, I would like to um, invite you to welcome all of you into this space today as we breathe. What I mean by that is all of the parts of you that you felt were abandoned, all the parts of you that you felt were rejected, that you felt have been persecuted to the extreme, all the parts of you that have felt um, ugly, despicable, not quite there, not yet perfect, all the parts of you that are still waiting for something, for someone. The invitation is to find yourself so you don't have to wait anymore. The invitation is to enter into your inner space through the breath today and meet with God. So we'll be doing a connected breathing today. So that what that means is we won't be pausing between the inhale and the exhale. It'll be one continuous flow of breath, breathing in and letting go. In and out. And my mic isn't the best, so you won't feel the continuous flow of air coming in and the continuous air flow of air coming out, but I hear a constant, consistent ha and ah. The inhale is an active inhale because that will keep you present in the moment. The exhale is a nice passive, gentle exhale, a nice tender release. Now, having said that, there might be times where you feel that it will be better for you to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. So please feel free to do that. And there will be times where you will want to make some sound or a little bit more effort on the exhale. And you might want to extend your exhale. Please feel free to do that as well because you know your body and your nervous system better than anybody else, including me. And because we cannot be one to one, and I cannot watch how the breath is moving through you, and I cannot see your physical responses, I trust you to be present with yourself enough that you are able to either pick up the pace so you don't fall asleep or to slow down the breathing and keep yourself in a feeling state of peace and a feeling state of ease so that you're not overwhelming your system. That is key. Don't bring overwhelm, especially if you have been more on the hypervigilant type A personality kind of spectrum. If you've really been forceful with yourself, with your body, with your life, if you've really pushed in a lot of energy to get things done and to change the way that you do things, if you've really come uh, at yourself with a lot of condemnation and judgment, then please be gentle, be patient. Allow patience to have her perfect work and be soft and tender and allow the spirit to move through you in a really beautiful way, in a way that's more like the rivers of living water, more like the streams, the rivers, the still waters where you can lie down in the green pastures and allow the spirit to restore your soul. That is really such a priority in this community. And it's my invitation for you to be that way with yourself, the way that Jesus would be with you. That's what I pray. And if you have schizophrenia or bipolar disorder or psychosis, any epilepsy or heart conditions, COPD, a delicate pregnancy, if you have high blood pressure or if you have low blood pressure with a history of fainting, if you have any PTSD that you're aware of, or any recent major surgery, or any conditions that would prevent you from being a little bit more activated with your nervous system, a little bit more into that sympathetic fight flight kind of energy that we want all of us want to dissolve into rest and digest. But if you feel that familiar kind of agitation or activation or sense of anxiety, then please just slow your breath down. Breathe in through the nose and out through the nose, or come back to your normal way of breathing. Introduce the pauses between the breaths. Put some loving hands on your body to support yourself. And then when you're feeling like you are able to continue, then you can continue with the connected breath work. I'm here as well as some other people who are well versed in born again breath work who can help you navigate through. So you can use the chat if you're here live. And if you're doing this through the recording, then please reach out by email, hello@bornagainbreathwork.com, or you can find me on Facebook or on Instagram, and I'd be happy to connect with you and speak to you about your own journey. And with that, we'll be breathing to music, and the invitation is for you to just lay back, listen to the music, listen to my voice. And if you do check out a little bit, don't worry about it. I'll be here to guide you back to the breath again and again. And that's all that you have to do today. It's just breathe. And God will unlock some pressure valves for you, maybe ones that you've had a very tight grip on and you didn't want Him to let go of. Just a little bit, and He'll let out a little bit of pressure. And it might come out with tears, it might come out with sighs, moans, yawns, coughs, your body needing to move or stretch. However, it passes through you, all you have to do is observe and watch God opening up those valves for you to release some of that pressure and stress that you've been putting on yourself. And I'm going to start the recording or start the playlist now. And you don't have to change your breathing yet. I'll guide you when you can begin to do that. But just get comfortable in your space right now. Maybe have a nice blanket nearby or on top of you. And just invite the breath, invite Ruach, the holy breath. The same spirit that raised Christ from the dead, who now gives life to your mortal body. Just breathe it in. Let it go. Get settled into your space, and when you're ready, you can take another full breath in and let it go, and stretch out on the inside. Stretch out the fascia, stretch out the rib cage, stretch out the belly. Stretch out the inner part of your core with the breath, and let it go. Let your body move, get more comfy. Beautiful. And as your body is unwinding, and you're noticing any tension or tightness, just be aware of it and let yourself stay in that place of comfort, knowing you can move your position whenever you need to. And then whenever you're ready, you can begin the connected breathing, breathing in fully and letting go gently. Don't worry if your mouth gets dry. That's common. You can close your mouth, relubricate, and start again. We want to acknowledge that we are not alone, that God is with us, whatever name you want to put to God, Source, Spirit, Creator, Father, Mother. All is welcome. You know You know who gave you breath. Just stay with your breath. Breathing in, letting go. We want to acknowledge the pressures that we feel on every side, the pressures of life, the pressures to think and know all the right things, the pressures to say all the right things, do all the right things, the pressures to meet all the standards, all the checklists. The pressures on every side to perform and be perfect and do all the right things, think all the right things, say all the right things, meet all the expectations, meet all the standards, perform all the roles, all the duties. We know what it's like. We get you. We get you. Feeling what you feel, noticing what you notice, resonating with any of that or none of that. None of those pressures, none of those pressures is what we want you to live up to here. We want you to be free in your breath, to just notice your breath and be still with your breath. Be present with your breath without the expectation to be like any other breather. Simply being with what is, breathing in and exhaling in a way that feels really good to your body. Let go and let go. Into your heart. That's it. Let go into your heart. Letting the pressure from your mind soften. As you soften your forehead, soften the back of your head, soften your neck and shoulders. And take a breath in again. And let it go. Let everything release on the breath. All of the thoughts that you have about yourself, all of the ways that you know are right that nobody else can see or agree with. All the frustrations and annoyances, because people just don't see what you're talking about. They don't understand what you mean. Bringing it all into the heart, bringing it all with the breath into the rib cage, into the holy of holies, into the belly. With every breath. Softening the forehead, softening the cheeks, the jaw. Calming the throat and the neck, letting it all melt like wax
into your heart.
in the fire of God's love. Breathe.
Into
That's
your
it.
heart. Let go. Pull into your heart.
Breathe in fully and let go gently. The pace is up to you. If you feel like falling asleep, just notice that, be aware of that, but stay present with your body. Breathe in, maybe a little deeper into your body, filling up a little bit more on the inhale. Stretching out the insides a bit more, getting a fuller breath. Or maybe go lighter. Maybe you don't want to go as deep. Maybe that's a little bit too much for your system. Just go light through the nose, out through the mouth. Breathing a little bit faster, a little bit more according to your everyday pace. If your nervous system and your daily breathing is a little bit more jacked up, then you don't have to drastically change how you breathe today. Be with what is. Be with what feels normal to you. It's all welcome. And don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Don't let anybody say you should be doing this or you should be doing that. It's okay if you get expert advice, but when you sit with an expert, one-to-one, and you say no, let your yes be yes, let your no be no. And your body can help you decide. So listen to your body today. Where is your yes? Where is your no? What feels safe? What feels balanced? What feels like you have permission to be you? Just as you are, whenever you are like it. Go there, feel that, and breathe. Beloved ones, all of you had parents, all of you had elders, counselors, adults around you when you were little telling you what you could and could not do, and you learned to trust, and you learned to obey, and you learned to keep yourself safe. Even when some of those same people around you, when they couldn't keep you safe, you learned how. You learned how to duck, how to avoid, how to self-soothe. You learned how to find a way of escape in an inner space. And soon, maybe you lost connection even with that way of escape. Maybe you were told, stop daydreaming. Maybe you were told you were being lazy. Stay with your breath today. Maybe you were told you had to perform, you had to push yourself. Allow the breath to show you, to allow the breath to remind you what was once upon a time. And let the breath open up the relief valve. Let the breath redeem that time for you. Bring you out of feeling like you had to, like you should, like you're supposed to. Let the breath help you soften your load. Notice where there might be some tightness in your shoulders or your spine or your back, your hips, your belly, your forehead, and stay soft, stay open to the breath. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, Ruach. And remember, we are not alone, beloved ones. Even when we felt like we were alone when we were little, like nobody understood us, when we wanted to do stuff, when we wanted to dance and be free and paint and sing and skip, jump in muddy puddles, roll around. But we learned very quickly to behave in certain ways that were not just morally or ethically right, but it pleased a lot of people. And now those very things that we do, even for the ones that we love, can feel like pressure. And we've just lost our own sense of what it means to be free. The pressure to perform, the pressure to be like other people, to get jobs done. The silent screams that nobody hears, your cries for help, or someone to just help you lift your load a little bit, lighten it. The Spirit hears it all, knows it all. Breathe today. Soften your body and stay open in your heart space, in your core. Noticing what's present for you, noticing the thoughts, noticing the emotions, the sensations. Remember, you can shake out any parts of your body that might feel a little uncomfortable. Roll your shoulders, shoulder blades, ankles, wrists. You can take in a full breath. Tighten your whole body. Feeling that familiar pressure. And then release. If that feels good for you. And then just wait a moment. Let out a sigh or a moan and come come back to the breath. Do what feels good for your body today. You can tap, you can massage. And just allow your body to experience the sensations, whatever is present, because just being with whatever is can actually allow that pressure valve to let off some steam. There is a pressure relief that comes built in. It's through the throat. So breathe, release. Let go of the air. Let go of the cries, the sounds, the weeps, the groans, the moans. But stay present. Stay present. Just observe. You don't need to check out. You don't need to ascend into heavenly places. Nothing bad or wrong about that, beloved. It's beautiful. You can enjoy it if you're enjoying it, but beloved ones, to be present in this body and present with the Lord is really beautiful. You don't have to be absent from the body to be present with the Lord. You can be present in the body and present with the Lord. Erasing any thoughts of duality. Erasing any concept of abandonment or rejection by God. Or rejection of life the way that it is. Stay present, notice, feel, and breathe this breath of life. Let it be a wind of freedom for you. Come back to the breath. That's it. Breathe. Beautiful. Let this space that the Spirit is unlocking in you become a dwelling place of peace. This inner space that is unrestricted. It is not hemmed in, it is not under the pressure of the mind, of the body. It is not subjected to the extreme sense of abandonment and separation. This inner space is available to you, beloved, and it is a way of escape. You just forgot that it was there. That's okay. Let the breath unlock it for you today so that you can come back into remembering that it is there for you to access when you need it. And like it says in 2 Corinthians 4, verse 8 in the Mirror Translation, when there seems to be no way out, we escape within. This is a birthright, beloved one, for you to be with yourself, for you to feel free inside. When it feels like no one else understands you, when it feels maybe like everybody's against you, when the pressures of life have you feeling like you're hemmed in on every side, there is a way of escape. You're finding it today again, inside of yourself. Find your life in Him. Find your life in Him, because Jesus, in His human body, He actually took on extreme pressures of persecution, hatred, animosity, opposition, that none of us actually has to take on anymore. He paid the price. Of extreme wages of death, punishment of death. So you don't have to. You don't have to be a martyr. You don't have to save anybody else. You don't have to do things anybody else's way. You don't have to perform for them. You don't have to meet anybody's needs, because you can't. Only God can. The same God that you find now inside of you is the same God that they have access to inside of them. And now we breathe for one another as we walk up the mountain of God together. Knowing the God that we carry within is the same God that is carried by each one of us. Just breathe and let the breath help you walk up that mountain toward the one that you are drawn to, the one who is drawing you. Just breathe. One breath after the other. Notice where there's any built up pressure, maybe in the back of the head, forehead. You can massage there, release some of that for yourself. Tap up and down your rib cage. You can relieve some of the pressure in your chest. Massage your belly. And stay in that low diaphragm area with the breath. আমি ওই কারণে বন্ধুকে মরি কবরে শুয়ায় না তোমার দিল কি দয়া হয় না রে খোদা দিল কি দয়া হয় না আগলি আমি ঘুরে বেড়াবো You got this, beloved ones. Christ in you. Christ in you. Not just outside of you, somewhere out there. That state of being, that state of consciousness of Christ, that was in Christ, the mind of Christ. Let it dwell in you. Let it dwell and become bigger and expansive. That's it. You got this. Notice the sensations in your body. Massage if it feels good. Or just stay with the breath and let the breath do what only the breath can do. Bridging spirit, soul, and body. Where it felt like there were loose ends, loose threads. God is able to bring it all together again. Don't put yourself down. I believe in you. I believe in you. You're here for a reason. You have a purpose. You have a calling. I believe that God has plans to prosper you, not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. Maybe that's the first time you ever really heard that. Breathe. Let it go deep. God believes in you. God only sees the best in you. God doesn't ever look at you and think that you're a failure. He loves everything about you, beloved one, everything, and is so proud of you. And he just loves you, and he just wants you to receive his love. That love that melts away all the barriers of self-protection, all the fears of not doing it right, not doing it well, not doing it on time. as we climb and see the top of the mountain, we've come to understand that this place is a place of refuge. That space at the peak of the mountain of God is a place of community, a place of fellowship beyond human constructs. A place where angels gather, where the cloud of witnesses cheer us on, get excited when they see us. Soften the forehead again, soften the jaw, and breathe into the belly. You got this. Who's calling you up there? Who's calling you? Meet their gaze. Feel their joy when they see you, when they catch your eye. See the twinkle as you look at them. And everything else just melts away. And the fire of God's love, that same fire that's roasting food for you to eat. That's it. You're doing really well. I believe in you. You got this. I know you got a little stuck on the hurt. You got a little stuck on the wounds, on the judgments. That's okay. Just a little snag. God is the expert. God is the one that's able to remove. The hanging thread and knit you back together, whole and better. That's it. God is here with you. God is in you. Open up and let God love you, just with this breath. That's it. God sees you, beloved one. And as we gather together on the top of this mountain, and we look around and see one another and see Christ, see Father, Mother God, see Spirit. Just notice what you notice, feel what you feel. Give yourself a break. Nothing to change here. Nothing to improve. Everything here is absolutely love. Perfect love. Keep breathing. Got about 6 or 7 minutes. to engage with spirit, to engage with the comforter, the counselor, the peace that passes understanding. It's all here for you. So let down your armor. Oh, that's it. Oh, that's it. Oh, I believe you. I believe you. Yes, beloved one, do what is best for you. Do what you need to do. Give yourself permission to be fully you in every way. Thank you, Ruach, cleansing and clearing, removing cobwebs. Rivers of living water moving through these conduits, these vessels of God. Releasing on the breath, releasing on sound, releasing through the pores of the body. Oh, that's it. Nothing to figure out here, no job or function or role to perform, just simply be. One last song of connected breathing here. Receiving the impartation of the Spirit for you. The words of God that were written before the foundation of the world being revealed to you. Whatever is on your scroll, whatever is on the book of life, being with your lover, your Redeemer. Rest in the arms of victory. Release a sigh or a moan. God knows the prayer woven into that sound. God knows the gratitude. And God hears only praises coming out of you. No matter what it feels like, He only hears the best coming out of you. It's a pleasing aroma. It delights his senses just for you to be, just as you are, whenever you're like it. Soften again. And see if it feels a little bit more spacious in your inner space. God has tried you and tested you and refined you and purified you and says you're perfect, you're good, you're whole, you're complete. Sit in this inner space of eternity. Nice. This is rest. Rest for your soul. Rest in your body. And as we allow this rest to integrate into our bodies and we embody this rest, let us remember what it feels like. Let us somatically lock it down with our awareness, knowing, okay, this spaciousness, this inner space that's in me is accessible to me all the time. I want to find it more and more often. I want to be here more and more often. Just remember what it feels like for you. You can roll onto your side and hold yourself. Hold your forehead, your belly, your chest. Give yourself a hug. We have one last track to come back to. Let it be a new beginning for you. Beautiful. For those of you who are on live with me right now on Zoom, we're going to have a moment where we can share and gather together, and you're welcome to stay for that. And those who are joining on the recording, I'm very grateful for you and for your presence on this planet at this time. And I do believe in you. I believe that you have so much to offer, and I'm grateful. And if there's any way that you feel that I can support you on your journey, then please feel free to reach out. You can email me at hello@bornagainbreathwork.com or find me on Instagram or Facebook. And we have a community that gathers together, not just at these weekly meetings, but more often. And we gather together for free. There's no charge. You're welcome to join Embodied Life and find out about our meetings and see how we can walk with you as a group, as a community to support you. So please reach out and let us know. Blessings.